So I'm on my way back to see the two little chihuahuas that we saw, was it last week or the week before? I can't remember. Anyway, Teddy and Bear, the fluffy chihuahuas, for their second session. So we will be doing a bit more walking and also having a look at some more handling and grooming specifically for Bear. I'm hoping he is well on the way to being muzzle trained now, because we do really need that to be able to do the handling that we need to do, as he does get quite grumpy and snappy, and I know the main issue is trying to clip his claws, so I'm going to attempt to do that today. We shall see how it goes. I'm not going to push him and stress him out too much, but I at least want to make a start on that so that their owner can carry it on, so, and understands the process and how we're going to get him good with that. So yeah, it'll be an interesting session. I'm hoping they've improved a lot since last time, and there'll be a bit less barking when I go in and things like that. And yeah, as with every follow-up, we just have to see where they are with everything, how much has been done already, how much they've improved, what still needs work, and take it from there really. So it's quite warm again, so we're not going to be outside for too long obviously, but there's plenty to be worked on in the house as well. So yeah, it'll be a bit of a split session, because like I say, I don't want to be outside for too long in the heat, but it would be good to go outside and do a little bit more on the walking, although they did get on really pretty well with that last time. So it may be that we need to spend more time in the house anyway with the handling issues and the barking, and yeah, we're just gonna see how things go, and hopefully I'll get some nice videos and I will let you know afterwards how we get on. Oh, no barking. Oh, I spoke too soon. But they were away from, no, they were still behind the thing. Oh my goodness. Right, we're going to do this properly this time. She's remembered all her stuff. Let's see how much better this looks when we don't shut them behind the gate. Good, she's taking her time. That's what we want. Sort the dogs out, don't rush. They don't have to be in a sit, just as long as they're behind you on the mat. Yeah, she forgot to practice this one, so we're starting again. Wow. Well, that is just so much better, isn't it? I mean, look at the difference.
That took a little bit of getting there.
I know, but that's only because you forgot to practice it.
Maybe a couple of months ago at once get his claw caught in a blanket. I wonder if it was that.
Yeah,
claw.
possibly.
Because they were so long, so I couldn't do anything about them.
It's okay. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, come on, yeah, let him have some more.
What's that? Teddy, just...
Good boy. Good boy. I know. Just, I mean, what I would do is not give him much food later.
Yeah.
You're all right. You're all right. We nearly had it then. We nearly had it. Nice. It's okay. Good boy. But just the fact that we're at this stage.
Yeah. Good boy.
There we go. 2 more claws. Yay. Right, let's leave that because this is a big deal we've just done.
Yeah, and stop, that's it.
Look. Oh my goodness. Are we getting belly rubs out of the bear? Eh? Now then, are we besties? Eh? Are we besties now? I know. Oh, I can't believe you. I can't believe you. Yeah. Oh, babies. You just want more food though, really, don't you? That's all it's about. Yeah, let's do some... Oh, God, these are getting hard to break. Sit. Sit. Good boy. You were already sitting. I should have given you yours first. Just drop that. Yeah, all right. Crikey. You're a shark, mate. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. I know. Oh, did you not get one, Teddy? It's a heart tragedy. Good boy. So lovely. Okay, guys. So that actually went really, really well. We didn't need to do a walk in the end because she said the walks were going brilliantly and they don't bark at anything anymore. And yeah, all going really good. And she's practicing the recall work with the long line, which is coming on nicely. So yeah, it is just ridiculously hot and she didn't feel that it was important to go for a walk at all. So we stayed in and she had she'd completely forgotten to practice the doorway control, which is why they were still barking like mad when I went in, but obviously she'd forgotten to put them on the leads and do all of that. So we went through that again, and I'm pretty sure she's going to remember that now because it went beautifully when she then did it the right way. No barking, no nothing. They stayed back. Yes, it took a little bit of time, but that's just purely because it just needs practice. But they were absolutely perfect. So yeah, fabulous little dogs. So we started off trying to do some muzzle training, which she's been struggling with, but then we realised the reason she's been struggling with it is that the muzzle, he can just get it off. It doesn't tighten properly and it loosens and it's just, yeah, a bit weird. So basically the reason that wasn't going very well is just purely because he can just get the muzzle straight off his face. So as soon as he finishes having the treats in there, which, you know, he's quite happy to put his face in it, but as soon as he's finished the treats, he just swipes it off his face. So, okay, so what we then did, I really wanted to try and make some progress with the nail clipping because I know that she's concerned about that. They are getting long and it needs doing. So I just decided to bite the bullet and get on with it, basically. So we used she's got this really healthy chicken pate stuff which looks really expensive and we were using that for him to lick on whilst I was picking his paws up and clipping his claws, and actually worked like a charm. We had a couple of moments and I've got the world's tiniest puncture wound on my thumb. Oh dear. Which, although we laugh about it when it's a tiny little wound, but when I get home I will be covering this in alcohol and antiseptic, because even the tiniest of puncture wounds from a dog bite can get infected. So and I've had that happen before and had sepsis, so I now don't take any chances, even if I'm like, well, it's no more than a paper cut, but it's yeah, I'm still going to be making sure that I keep an eye on that and keep it really clean, etc. But yeah, one tiny little snap stopped as soon as he was corrected, and we actually, by the end, I think we did 3 claws on one paw and 2 on the other. So he's had 5 claws clipped today for the first time, which feels like a miracle, and absolutely over the moon. And I think a lot of it was Amy's confidence about it, because she knows that he can get snappy with it. She just lost her confidence. So obviously whilst I was there, it's really great, you know, she watches me do it and then goes, oh well, he's better with me than strangers, so why don't I just do it myself? And yeah, so I basically went, there you go, here's the clippers, off you go. I was the one holding the treats, and I don't know where I'm going. Am I going down here? Oh, I might have gone the wrong way. Anyway, yeah, so I was the one holding the treats and she was the one doing the clipping, and yeah, she did great and didn't get bitten or snapped at. He was turning his head a little bit just to look what was going on, but actually I think a lot of the time when she's worried that he's going to snap, he's actually just turning his head to just look, you know. And it's again, it's about understanding the body language and the difference between him just turning his head out of interest to see what's happening and him turning in his head because he's going to growl or snap. And that's a big part of confidence as well, is understanding the difference. But I know she was over the moon by the end. I was probably did it for a bit too long, and he did start to get like, look, I've had enough now. And that's another key point, that you know, you can be doing something and thinking, wow, this is amazing, let's keep going, when actually what the dog needs is just 2 or 3 minutes, and then stop, let them go, right, okay, that was actually positive, I just got loads of yummy chicken pate whilst my nails were being clipped. And if you push it to the point where he does start to get really stressed, then that's bringing out the negativity, which we don't want. We want him to now just every time have a really positive association with having his nails clipped. So little and often is what she's going to practice. It's a pain actually, because Teddy's got nice white claws that are really easy to clip, and he doesn't have a problem with it. Bear, unfortunately, his claws are black and you can't see the quick at all, so it's a lot harder with him, and you've got to be a lot more careful and therefore hold his paw for longer and all of that. So it's annoying that it's that way round, but we just took the ends off, and now that Amy knows what she's doing, I think she's going to come on in leaps and bounds. So that's basically what I've left her with, is just to continue with the good work on the walk-in, and remember to practice the doorway with people ringing the bell, etc. And then now she's got a really good way of working on the nail clipping, which is fab. So yeah, really delighted with today. That was, I just felt like we made such amazing progress. And considering Bear's not normally a fan of strangers, he definitely realised it was me from last time, because straight away he was letting me fuss him, you know, no growling like he did the first session, and actually went over on his back and let me rub his belly, which he didn't let me do last time. So big improvements, I think. They definitely, Bear does seem a lot more confident, and even though things aren't perfect, just the fact that his confidence has raised such a lot is a massive improvement. And obviously if the walking's going that well, then yeah, massive improvement with that as well. So really happy. Obviously I'm going to see them on pack walk soon, hopefully. So when you next see the pack walk videos, there should be little Teddy and Bear on there. And obviously she's going to keep in touch and let me know how everything goes with the claw clipping and everything else. So, but overall, really happy with that follow-up, and yeah, looking forward to getting some nice videos from her as well.